For those of you who know me personally, you know I'm not the touchy-feely type of person. More likely to cry over the loss of an animal than I am over the loss of a person. However, last Sunday we got some pretty terrible news. A fellow lightweight Highland Games athlete tragically lost his life. His name was Dylan Wallace. I don't really want to talk about the way he died, because what's more important is the way he lived. We just went to his celebration of life a few hours ago. It didn't surprise me to hear the stories about how he excelled in everything he did. He joined the Army and was like one of the best platoon leaders they had, and also won some kind of award that's escaping me right now. Not surprising. Joined the U.S. Forest Service as a wildland firefighter. Excelled in that job as well, of course. He was a high school athlete, excelled in that, of course. So he was just one of those guys who was so positive and so high energy and so competitive that he left a mark on everybody who ever met him, including me. And being in that celebration of life was a little awkward because, you know, Mary and I were the only people in there probably that had the least amount of time with Dylan. The only time we ever saw him was at the Highland Games. The Phoenix Highland Games twice, and here in Prescott at Lake Watson once. And he was just like such a great guy to be around, such a nice, caring dude that, yeah, when I found out about his death, it like really hit me harder than I expected. Because he was only 27, and it's just such a shame, you know. He was due to graduate Fire Academy up here in Prescott next month, and now he unfortunately won't be. But I don't want to bring this whole thing down. I want to talk about the fun stuff. He was a blast to throw with. He was just like such a funny dude. Here on this field, he was supposed to be marking my throw. And since both of our last names fall on the end of the alphabet there, him and I were thrown together. And so he threw first, and then he had to go out into the field and mark where I would throw. And so we're throwing the heavyweight for distance. And as I threw the weight, he was totally like busy talking to Ryan, who was a first-time thrower. He was like trying to give Ryan tips. He was so into that conversation that he like missed my throw completely. He didn't even see it land. He didn't see me throw it. He was completely oblivious, and it was pretty funny. And even Ryan was out there in the field with him, and Ryan was just pointing like, "You're gonna mark that?" And then finally it dawned on him that he missed my throw, and he was just like, "Oh my god, I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so fucking sorry."
I'm so fucking sorry. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
You find it?
I'm sorry.
It's all good. He wasn't paying attention. And then every throw after that, for the rest of the day, he was like on it with that stick to mark where I threw. So he was just like, he made that mistake once, and then he was just like on it the rest of the day. But it was pretty funny. I didn't really give a shit, you know, because I'm only out here to have fun. But yeah, it was just such a funny moment. And then he also, on this very field down that way, hit a PR for the sheaf, and it was just a sight to see. Like I don't even know how high it was. I wasn't paying attention, but I did film it, and they played that footage at the celebration of life, which was awesome to see. But he was just like so pumped. His dad told a story about his high school track days. He was a football player in high school as well, so he's like a big stocky guy, and he wanted to do the high jump in track and field. And like track and field, events usually are long, skinny guys, and Dylan was like stout. He was tall, but he was like stout. But he wanted to do the high jump, and he needed to clear 6 feet, I think, to qualify for state. And when he finally cleared 6 feet, he screamed so loud that the judges thought he injured himself. But he was just pumped. Like, that's how Dylan was. Like, he would just scream for anybody. He was always cheering everybody on. But then, yeah, especially when he hit a personal PR, he was just like ecstatic. It was hilarious. But I remember the very first games that him and I did in Phoenix of 2022. That's the shirt I'm wearing. He would always scream, "Lightweight," like Rodney Coleman.
Lightweight!
Every time somebody threw, and I just thought that was hilarious. And his brother Kevin actually competed that year too. But I started going through the footage of all of the Highland Games, and I noticed that like whenever someone was throwing and Dylan was in the frame somewhere, he would be kind of like going with you. So if you're doing like the heavyweight for distance that requires a spin, he would kind of like do a kind of a little bit of a spin. Or if you're throwing, he would kind of like do one of these like behind you. And I don't think he was doing it like consciously. I think subconsciously his body was just doing it like he was trying to give you a little bit extra oomph in your throw. Because he wanted everyone to do well, even though he was super competitive. But we truly lost a monster of a thrower in the lightweight division. And the games just aren't going to be the same without him. But he lived life to the fullest. And hearing all the stories today at the Celebration of Life and talking to his family, you know, he just had such a big personality that he made an imprint on everyone he ever met. And like I said, even though the only 3 times I've ever saw him was at the Highland Games, he made an impact on me. He was 13 years younger than me, and I still looked up to him, both metaphorically and quite literally. He was a huge human. But yeah, I'm gonna miss him. He was a good dude, fun to have around, fun to throw with, and the world and the Highland Games truly lost a great guy. So here's to you, Dylan. Get it, Dylan. Yeah!
2 events in a row, I fell down. I fell down. Well, I didn't fall down lightweight for this, but I fell down heavy. Dip and rip!
Yeah, of course, man. It's such a hard event to train for because the biggest thing is people mess up is the standing. You can't. You gotta do a quick shrug and grab the bottom because once you're here, you can't get underneath it once it's up. The weight's too heavy.
Is that second pick better?
Yeah, the pick. Yeah, so that second one was good. You just had to actually get underneath it. It's kind of hard. You'll see.
It's all good. I'm just here to have a good time. I'm not here to win. Because if I wanted to win, I'd beat all these guys, no problem. They don't.
He's not trying to make us look bad.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
That's okay.
Ah. That probably didn't clear up.
Yeah, that was clear. Yeah, that went over.
It did go over.
Brought it down, but it went over.
I don't.
That is like
That's supposed to count or not, but
Technically, pulls the board down.
there's a man down there.
It's 5 feet. So are you in? Okay. Basically, top of your judge. Some of the other guys are going to throw less. The goal is to get a favor that you
Not 10.
especially
Seventh place with 56 points, my man, Evan Gordon.
All right. Yeah.
Kid.
Yeah.
PRs, baby.
Hell yeah.
In sixth place with 50.5 points, Eric Yamasato. Baby.
Thank you so much.
In fourth place with 48 points. Excuse me, fifth place. There has been whiskey. Fifth place with 48 points, Jeremy Hadsel.
All right.
In fourth place with 40 points, Ryan Hardy.
Yeah, Ryan.
All right, now we're into the breakable stuff. In third place with 24.5 points, John Comier.
Yeah, John.
Good job, John.
In second place with 18 points. Wow, we had a ding-dong battle going for first and second.
Yeah, these two guys. Yeah, Chris.
And first place with 15 points, Dylan Wallace.
Yeah, Wallace.
No Robert. Dylan's here. Joseph. Okay, and then your shirt's here. So, anybody want to vouch for Robert or Russell? Okay. So here's our order again: Corey, Luke, Justin.
What is that?
Eric, Aaron, Jeremy. Just come in 4 feet.
I'll give it a shot. No, I'm just
I'd be happy with 9.
I think by ones.
Can we go by 9? Start at 9.
9 by ones. You have any objectors?
No, that works.
Okay. Yep, go for it.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You guys need. Oh, did you get? Hey,
I got fucking 6 of them over my show.
Excellent.
Suck it up. There you go.
Look it!
Oh, almost. Watch out. You got this.
I'm gonna go all solid.
You're good. Sure. That's okay. We got a little bit. Thank you, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
Nice.
forgot about that earlier.
No, you're all.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the award ceremony. Yeah, I'll let him know.
Typo? A little bit?
Welcome to Las Vegas, guys.
Hell yeah.
Just heads up,
not that drunk.
You might want to give him a heads up.
That's Las Vegas. That's awesome.
Sweet.
That's awesome. Still put it on my wall.
Yeah.
All of them? I didn't register for that. Where'd you go? When were you in Vegas?
Okay. So, gentlemen, I love saying hit me up on Facebook. You guys, you were a great group. I had a lot of fun with you guys. You guys kept it moving, kept everything going, gave each other just the right amount of hard time to keep it fun and fresh.
Right.
A lot of fun, great encouragement. You guys were a great group.
And nobody got hurt.
And nobody got hurt. That's right.
That's the best part. All right. Overall, 9th place, Eric.
We're missing
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
What are we missing?
We're missing Corey.
Oh, hold a sec. No.
Oh.